Right, good evening. It's Friday the 6th of January, is it? Something like that. This video is not, I was not going to publish this video, it's going to be a video just for a music shop. There's a music shop in Mansfield called Music Scene. Great little shop, love it going in there, love the guys in there. And it's a guitar shop, or it's a music shop. And what we do is, we also do small guitar repairs, or we do guitar setups or restrings or whatever. But when they get anything that needs doing technically, they get in touch with me. Me being a frets and neck specialist, Floyd specialist, and running my own business. I'm independent, and I don't just do. I'm not in the sales business. I don't have rent to pay. I don't have overheads, whatever. So I can dedicate the time that a guitar needs to get it set up right. Blah de blah de blah. You all know I am. I'm Victor Christian from Christian Guitars, also a fret friend. Anyway, I have Music Scene contact me this week with a couple of guitars, you know, they wanted me to look at. And the first one, it's not the guitar, it's this is again, it seems strange that I'm going to be complaining about music shops when I actually got this guitar from a music shop. I'm not complaining about Music Scene at all. I actually love that shop, and I love James, I love Ada, and it's a great place. But there's a guitar here they've sent down to me, and it's an Epiphone 335, nice guitar, handcrafted in China, 250 quid worth, 300 quid worth, whatever. The lad that owns this, I'm only getting a bit of fret buzzing down there because I've got a bit of fretware. Anyway, he took it to a shop in Nottingham. I can't remember the name of the shop, but I'll tell you what shop it is. It used to be Fox's in Victoria Centre. And the reason I'm going to find out their name, I'm going to look on the internet a minute and have a look. Because what they did to this guitar is an absolute disgrace, and this is why I like to say to people, if you want proper work doing on your guitar, don't take it to a shop. Find a luthier or a guitar tech that's independent, that works on his own and does nothing but fix and set up guitars, which is what I do. Because a music shop, they're not repairers. All they're interested in is they sell things for money. It's all about profit. And I'm not slating off Music Scene or anyone, because there's no to do with Music Scene. This is a shop in Vic Centre. What we've done is, we've looked at it, and there's a lot of fretware down there. I'll get back to the fretware in a minute. But all we've done is, we've hired his bridge to stop it buzzing. We've not altered the neck. We've not looked at the relief in the neck. There's no relief in that neck. We should have altered the relief by altering the truss rod. Right, and they should have set these strings right. All we've done is, we've hired the bridge 1mm. Which means the string here is nearly 3mm above the 12th fret, and that's 2mm above the 12th fret. It's too high, but they're getting no string buzz. What they ought to have done, if they know anything, was recommended to the owner, says, look, you've got too much wear on these frets. The first thing we can do is we can level all the frets. Basically, when we level the frets, we skim the frets from one end to another, and we file them all down so they're all exactly the same height. And once they're all the same height, then where we've flattened, where we've filed them, we put the crown back in them again. And that's what we do, we level the frets. Now, fret levelling is kind of a final resort before we do a refret. Now, fret leveling's normally a lot cheaper, it's normally half the price of a refret, which I do a fret level for 85 quid, I think I do a fret level for, complete one. It's a lot of work, it's 3 or 4 hours work, so you're getting your money's worth. I mean, my going rate now is £30 an hour. It's my average rate I charge for work. Complete fret level, we skim across all these frets, make them all the same height, because they've got a lot of wear down here, some of them want a lot more than others. You can't have frets at different heights, they have to be all the same height. Now, we've lost 0.2 of a mil off some of these frets, which means we've got to take 0.2 of a millimetre off all the other frets. It's a long-winded job, long-winded affair, and you need to be a craftsman, you need to know what you're doing. Now, I am that man, I do know what I'm doing. I'm fretfriend.net, I'm Victor Christian. I've been doing frets and guitar work for years. Frets are my specialty. I was going to try and sort this guitar out for the lad, because he's gone to Nottingham there. I'm going to find out the name of the shop. Bear with me while I do that. But he's been down there and they've charged him, I don't know what we've charged him, I'd imagine we've charged him 30, 40, 50 quid just to alter his bridge. I'm absolutely flabbergasted and annoyed at that. You know, whereas now the lad's out of pocket and he's no better off. He's got really high action on his guitar, he can't play it. So I'm going to suggest to him, I'm going to take the guitar back, I'm going to get in touch with Music Scene, and I'm going to say, look, it's got to have a fret level. There's no other way around it, and you know, it's the way it is. The only way that guitar is going to be playable without buzz is to have a frets leveled. You know, so that's the first thing. That's the only thing we can really do. Just bear with me while I type in music shop Victoria Centre, and I'll find out what the shop's called. Nottingham. It's down here as Fox, as you see. Nottingham Music Room. Is it Music Room? It's called Music Room. Let me go down and look first. That's them. So there you go. It's Music Room in Victoria Centre. I've never dealt with him before. I knew him when they used to be Foxes. I'm absolutely flabbergasted that all they've done is hired the bridge and charged him money for it. I'm going to recommend that the lad gets in touch with him, tells him he wants his money back, and I'm going to get in touch with the shop on his behalf, and I'm going to play up. I said, you're taking the piss. I said, that guitar needs a fret level. So, Music Room, Nottingham. Don't take your guitars there. Bring them to a luthier, a tech like me. Someone who knows what we're doing, someone who lives guitars, someone who works with them every day, is not profit based. Any of my customers will tell you I'm totally not profit based. I've had a lad come up from Nottingham today. I've never met him before. He's a brother of a friend of mine. He's come up, he had a problem with his guitar. It's a brand new guitar. I says, right, bring it down, we'll have a look at it. Normally when you get a brand new guitar, get it set up. Factory setups are no good. It'll play, but it's not going to be set up right. Lay out 45 quid, go and get your guitar set up, but get it set up by a guy that knows what he's doing. Anyways, come round, keeps going out of tune, blah 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 blah. Says, what you done to it since you had it? Put new strings on it, put some lighter strings on it. I says, right, so your nuts, checked his nut height, fine. Checked the height of his strings, round up the 12th fret, absolutely bang on. The setup for a factory setup was brilliant. I think he bought it from GAK, so I'd say they've set it up in the shop. The setup was amazing. I said, so the reason your strings are going out of tune, you haven't stretched them, have you? No. There you go. He's come here, I've stretched his strings for him, shown him how to wind the strings around the tuning pegs properly, and I've done his intonation on the bridge, on the saddles here. And that's it, and I've charged him 15 quid for it. He's been here, he's come in, I've done it while he's here. I don't do a while you wait service as a rule, because he's a mate of a brother, and he's a Christian, which helps. I've done it while he's been sat here waiting. It's took me 25-30 minutes, I've charged him for half hour. Just done him a favour there. Normally I'd just say, set up, 45 quid, job done. But no, I've done that. Anyway, so that's it. I'm not money based. I'm all about you getting your guitar back in the ultimately playable, that's it. I work with bands, I work with gigging musicians, I work with bands that are playing every week. I used to be in a band myself. We toured Europe, we've got 5 album releases. I know what it's like when you're out there on the road. You need your instruments, you need to be able to rely on them. When you come to me, I absolutely 100% guarantee you can rely on my work. So this guitar I'm going to recommend to the music scene that he gets back and he tells the lad he's going to want a fret level on that. I would actually prefer to do a refret. But this one again, it's a band neck, a refret that puts more money on it. That's, you start at 150 quid for a refret on an electric. With it being band, that's another 25 quid. If you want stainless steel frets, there's going to be another 75 quid on top of that. Because I don't like using stainless steel frets because they knacker your tools up and it's a lot more hard work, it takes 2 or 3 more hours. But I think we'll get away with a fret level on that. If it goes £100 for a fret level and a complete setup, you know, you're going to be happy with that. But I'm saying a fret level, 85 quid on that. Fret wire on top. I've got some fret wire in stock. I'll do him a good deal on that. I'll probably do a good deal on it anyway, because I feel a bit bad that he's lost money in Nottingham from this music room. But like my wife said, Vic, you know, it's not your fault he's been ripped off by them. Don't you knock money off just because he's been ripped off by them, you know, because it's no do with me, and it's in. So I'm going to recommend he has a fret level, 85 notes, and the guitar will be fantastic when I've done with it. That's that. That's that one out of the way. So I'm not doing any work on it. I'm not taking the strings off or anything. I'm going to put that one back, and I've got another guitar here. I'm coming back. Right, this one here. Now I know these guitars. I had one of these, but mine was the cutaway version. The Tanglewood 12 string. Finely built, fine playing guitar. Made in Korea. Dreadnought shape, beautiful. Had a Charlotte pickup fitted. So going, what's wrong with that? Looks alright. Yeah, it does look alright. What's wrong with it? The pickup has been fitted. You see, I fitted a pickup to my acoustic guitar. Now I'm playing for a worship band at church, and I wanted to be able to plug it in. Mine was just an acoustic, it's a Yamaha FS730, FG730S, great guitar, but I wanted a pickup put in, so I put a pickup in it, and I went for the old end pin, where you plug in there, it's a jack, but it's also a strap pin, and I went for that configuration, which is absolutely what it should do. This one, we put it down here. What's wrong with that? You might say. I'll show you what's wrong with that. The gubbins is falling out, look. Now for me to fix that, which I can't do by the way, I've got to go in through this hole, get my arm in there, and get the screw on the bottom of there and screw it right back up. Well, that's impossible for me because my arm doesn't fit in that hole. So I'm going to reject this. I'm going to refuse this job again. 2 jobs I do for music room and music centre. 2 jobs I can't do. I'm going to say I can't do. This hole here has been drilled too big, even for that. Now, why shouldn't they put one there? Let me tell you. Here, it's just, the wood's about that thick. There's no support behind there. It's just that thick. You've got a screw-in thing there. It's going to wobble about and get loose. That's what's happened. What you should do is you should put it here. Put an end-pin jack one, and why? Because behind this pin here is a big thick block of wood, about 1 inch thick, and it goes along the base of the body, because that is where your strap pin goes. That's where it needs to hold weight. So what we do is we take that out, we drill a 12mm hole through that wood that thick, and we put this then goes through that hole, or a different one, a one-way jack thingy on it. We'll put it through that hole. So I'm going to recommend that is what we do with that. So I'm not even going to take the strings off, because for me to take the strings off and have a look in there and try and fix that back in, I'm going to have to charge 30 quid for my time, because it's going to take me an hour to get the strings out, get that fixed and get it back on. So it's going to be 30 quid, and it's not going to hold, it's not going to be strong enough, and it's going to work itself loose again. So them jobs, I'm out an hour of my time and I'm out 4 quid petrol. Yeah, but it swings and roundabouts. But then again, back to what I was on about. Getting your guitars done with. I'm not saying all shops are the same, and I'm not saying that all shops haven't got an in-house guitar tech or luthier. I know for a fact, Crazy Train, most of their customers end up coming to me. I've had so many customers that used to go to Crazy Train come to me now. My clientele is, I've got 300 clients now, and you'd be amazed how many I've got come from Crazy Train. It's only a mile from Milton Road there. The guy don't like me, he don't even know me, but he don't like me. But what he don't know is I've been in his shop 3 times and he's not even looked me in the eye. He's not even looked from his computer. So it's great but he don't like me, because I got to deal with the idiot. He's rude, he's obnoxious, and he's shit. He can't fix guitars, he can't solder, he can't anything. Other people, I get people coming on and saying I've been to this shop, I've been to that shop, whatever. You talk to any of my clients, I'll go and see any of my reviews on Facebook. And it's not about me slagging off shops. I'm not here to slag off shops. What I'm saying is, you want proper guitar work doing, go and get someone. There are plenty of good luthiers out there. I know loads of luthiers. I'm not a luthier, I'm a guitar tech. I would love to be a luthier. The only reason I'm not a luthier is I don't have the amenities here to be able to build. It's something I want to look at in the future. Something to look, you know, I want to look to it in the future. But I can't have them sort of tools here. I ain't got a spray shop here. There's some brilliant luthiers about. You've got Clive Eastwood, is it, up in Grantham there. You've got Clive Burnage. You've got Alan Forsyth. You've got absolutely loads of them all over this country. You've got Tim Barrett. Great luthiers, great builders. You know, and they don't work in shops. They all work for themselves. Find yourself a good guitar tech that knows what it's doing. I'm a 35-year musician. I've toured the world. I've been toying about with my own guitars, tinkering about for 35 years. It's all I do. I don't do anything else. I work from home. I'm just guitars. I've got guitars queued up in here, lined up. Most of them my own. All need work doing. I've got one up there, needs work. 2, in fact I've got 2 there, I've got 5 upstairs because I ain't got enough room in this room. I've got people right, left and centre getting in touch with me, blah 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 blah. Go to a guy that has a passion for the job, that can do the job, and that will not bullshit you. You don't want shops taking money off you for doing a job, but it's not even a job. We haven't even fixed that guitar. All we've done, we met for his action, it's 3 mil, 2.5, 3 mil above that 12 fret, that action on that guitar. It's still got warm frets. Any luthier or guitar tech worth his salt, right, would have looked at them frets and said they're too warm. In fact, we'd probably just get away with fret leveling them. We're going to be right on the cusp. Any lower, it'd be a refret on that. Anybody that knows what we're on about would have known that. Music room in Nottingham, get out of it. You'll be getting an email from me. Anyway, that's it for this little video today. I'm sure it's a bit moany, a bit whingy in that. I've got loads and loads of people got in touch with me this week. I've got work coming in right, left and centre. I've got coming from Shropshire, bringing me guitars at the moment. That's a testament to my work. How good is that for me? I praise the Lord that I've been gifted. I've got gifted hands and I'm gifted to do this job, because it's not a job to me, it's a hobby. It's what I love doing. But I've got customers coming from all over. I've got one coming from Birmingham. My mate Rob Peach here from his Cox Cases. He's bringing me a corker of a guitar for a refret. He's bringing me a Ernie Ball Axis, the Eddie Van Halen job. He's bringing that down. He's going to come down. He's going to have a glass of whiskey with me, and we're going to talk about bollocks, as you do. I've got another guy coming from Shropshire next week. Bring me a couple of guitars, more on the way. I've got booking requests all over, but I've got to go and answer now on Facebook. I'm going to get on with it now. So that's it. I'm rust off my feet. I'm busy. I've got guitars all over the place. I'm surrounded by guitars right now. I've got so much to do. I love it. I enjoy it. Bring me guitars. But until I see you next time, be good to each other. I'll talk to you soon.